The information in this program should not be construed as medical advice. It is not intended to replace consultation with your physician or healthcare provider. Please discuss with your physician or physical therapist specific fitness goals and limitations and get approval before you begin any new exercise program. The Internal Alignment Awareness Series is dedicated to providing a safe, healing movement foundation to enhance and empower your life.
Hello, I'm Penny Shore, and this is another Gentle Pilates quick tip. Now we're strengthening our feet. So you want to take a look at your foot and how you're placing the sole of your foot onto the mat. You want to make sure that you're not putting more weight on the outer edge, that's supination, or on the inner edge. So you find this balanced. Some people think of it as a triangular base of support. If you imagine that you've got a dot behind your big toe, a dot behind your pinky toe, and a dot in the middle of your heel, kind of put those together, and there's your triangle. And then we're going to look at the arches of our feet. So we've got 3 horizontal arches. We've got one where our toes end and our metatarsals begin. We've got one in the highest point, which is what most people think of as the arch of their foot. And then right where your heel ends is an arch. So basically, you've got the 3 horizontal arches and then the 2 longitudinal arches on either side, lengthwise. So to begin this strengthening exercise, press the sole of your foot and the pads of your feet. Notice they're nice and stretched out because we still have the spacers in. Press them into the mat and then try to lift all 5 arches without changing the shape of your foot. And you can notice how as you press in and lift those arches, there's this energy and tension that goes all the way up your leg, sometimes all the way up into your, toward your hip. And then relax. So that's the beginning of the foot strengthening exercise. You simply press the sole of your foot and the pads of your toes into the mat, and then lift those arches, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and release. And we'll do it again. Press in, lift your arches, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now curl your toes, dome your foot. Lift the shape, fan your toes, press the ball of your foot onto the mat, and then big and little and middle 3. So you're really starting to isolate the toe movements. And try it again. Press the sole of your foot onto the mat and lift the arches. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Curl your toes, dome your foot, lift the shape, fan, ball, pads, and we'll do it slow again. Press, lift the arches, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Curl your toes, dome your foot, lift the shape, fan, ball, pad. So you'll notice as you press your foot, your leg muscles tense because your leg muscles are your extrinsics and they control your intrinsics, the foot muscles. So you press, lift the arch, hold 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Curl your toes up, and now let's go fast. So like a wave up and just whooshing it up and whoosh and whoosh. Do 4 more. And 3, this is so good for your feet. And then reverse the position, out, and out, and out, and out. 4 more, and 3, and 2, whoops, and 1, and tap it out. Good, now we're ready to go into our stretches. So now you take your TheraBand and you place it so it's right under the sole of your foot, but I want you to have like a good foot's distance before your heel goes there. And you take it, and I want you to give yourself a little tension, and you pull your foot into dorsiflexion. So you're pulling your toes up toward the ceiling as you're bending at that ankle. And what's happening here is that you get tension on the band, and it's kind of like your plantar fascia ligament. So you just lift up, and then you lengthen your foot as you press the ball of your foot onto the floor, your mat, and then stretch out your toes. And with control, so you're resisting as you lift the toes, feel the stretch, and come back up. So you simply place ball and lengthen those toes. Try not to curl them like talons. Lift and reach and press and reach and lift, come up. Let's do 3 more. Ball, toes, lift and up, ball, toes, lift, come back up, and last time ball, and toes, and lift, and up. Beautiful. And then you're going to take it away and just stretch out that leg. Now, as you stretch your leg, I want all 5 toes and your knee going up to the ceiling. Stay scooped, stay lifted so you're not slouching into this. And really feel that nice stretch all the way in the back of your leg, bottom of your heel, up to your toes. This is from our Gentle Pilates Internal Alignment Awareness. It's a leg lengthener. Now we're going to go into plantar flexion. So to do this, keep your toes up to the ceiling, slide your heel toward your calf so you're shortening your Achilles, and then point your toes and try to find your foot fist. The knuckles here, try to find, it's called the parabola of your foot. Really do that. Now lift all 5 arches while you're doing it. You might get a cramp, but it's actually good for your muscles. And then to come out of it, lift those toes and reach your heel away. Yes, and then shorten that heel, slide your heel to your calf, keep your toes up until you find that full plantar flexion in the ankle and stretch. And come back up and lift. Now I want to hold this 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, because dorsiflexion is a position that we lose with age. So this is one that you really, really want to keep working towards. And then we're just going to circle. And as you circle, curl your toes in, fan your toes out, and try to isolate so you're only circling at the ankle joint, and then reverse it. Curl out, fan in. 2 more, and 1. Good, and then you can just bend your knee, and if you want, you can give your foot a little love, you can massage it a little bit, it always feels good. Okay, thank you.
To learn more about our workshops and videos, please visit our website at pilatesforeverybody.ny.com.